one last thing being unpacked, I'm officially ready to get my dynamite farm online. Hello everybody, Nether here, coming back to you with another YouTube video. Now, I have spent a lot of time in this save. In fact, I spent over 155 hours in this specific save. That's a lie. I've spent a lot of time, not that much time. Anyway, I have just made an explosive powder farm on Calidor. Might look a little crooked, that's because it is. But this farm is going to be so unbelievably efficient because I designed it to be that way. As you can see, it is working really, really well. Except for the fact that it isn't grabbing anything. Oh, I'm a dumbass. Give me a sec. And then you can go here. There we go. I fixed it. Mom, I fixed it. Mom. So, as you all know, or as some of you might know, you need two main ingredients for explosive powder: carbon and sulfur. On Calidor, it has the best sulfur capacity, being 100%, which you can get a lot of. So this system is extremely basic and not that all complicated. You could get rid of the storage sensors if you wanted to. So, in order to explain how this works, I need to go all the way back here. As you can see, we got two auto arms picking up from separate stations. This is just faster. You could just make a single row of this if you want to. I chose not to do that. So these each grab from these honey plot plants, which are tapped. They give the most amount of organic a second. This organic is then put over here, smelted down into carbon, and then grabbed by these auto arms. But how I have mine set up is that this medium platform B needs to be full in order for these arms to shut off and these arms to turn on. As you can see, once it is full, it should show you what it should. This side goes a little bit faster. Or both of them are actually, swapping. Boom. These auto arms just grab the sulfur from these atmosphere condensers set to continue making, which is then put over here and turned into explosive powder by the chemistry lab. It's then grabbed by these two auto arms, which I know I have two of them. I underestimated how fast I would need this to be, but Anyway, I also have a storage sensor attached to these two auto arms. So when this is full, it won't turn off. But once these platforms fill, then it will be completely shut off. Now, this system took me a while to make, considering I had to make an entire power generation, especially over here with, all these which produce 100 units of power a second. Pretty cool. And yeah, this is a pretty basic power system. Except instead of using big bulky smelters, I got a portable smelting furnace. I found that they're actually a lot better. Anyway, that is not the only planet I'm going to be showing you in this video. We're going to be going to all of my bases. All of them. First off, Glacio, which was actually the second planet. Well, first I established a permanent base on. Not a permanent shelter, just a base. I don't come here all that often unless if it's for Argon, but it's still nice to remember all the good times I had here. So first things first that you'll notice are these two things right here. And also that this thing is, for some fucking reason, not working. Hello? 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 Okay, that thing's weird. Anyway, so this used to be where I got all my bites from. As you can see, I have a lot of bites. 60,000. Now this base runs solely on wind power. So if I, use my hoverboard, quickly go here, you can see that I'm draining power at a catastrophic rate, but this will start going up more. So this is where I get all my argon from for another farm. I have an oxygenator, the depot, which pretty much goes around the entire planet at this point. I'm not gonna fact check that because I've already spent way too much time messing with trains. I should know. Anyway, that is pretty much it for this planet, Glacium. Now, let's head to Aatrox, the hardest planet to actually establish a permanent base on. If you were establishing it permanently with RTGs, which at one point I was. But then I smartened up. So as we land here, you can see a glimpse of my helium factory. This thing is absolutely massive, and it's not even done. I need 3 more things there. This is for methane. Yeah, so the helium farm is offline right now, but if I pressed this little button right here, it would turn on every single alarm. And you could actually see all the RTGs I had made. And that was until, if I go over here, I established this. There are 2 lines of this. One is the original design with smelting furnaces. And the next one is with these portable smelters. It's actually, you can actually get this one a lot more compact, and it's just easier to set up. I learned that the hard way. But this is definitely one of my favorite planets. I like the green atmosphere, I like all the gases, because then I can shit myself. Anywho, now it's time to go to the starting planet of Silva. I've done a hell of a lot of stuff on there. I mean, a lot. Like, it's a lot. So the first thing I'm going to show you is my main base, then my power production, then my mines, and then if you guys watched the last video, you should know I made a nanocarbon alloy farm. Well, it's been updated just a tad bit, so I'm going to go through and explain everything a little bit more coherently, because last time I was insanely sleep deprived and I was talking to myself in the third person before. I know, it's fucking weird, isn't it? Anyway, so this is my base. Over here we have a storage system, which after it's melted, it's grabbed by this auto arm and put into there. So I have every single resource on these cans here, including refined resources, stuff like that, like silicon, which is insanely useful. Something's having collision and it just doesn't like what I'm doing. Anywho. Over here, we have an extra large shredder, along with another scrap thing. Solar centrifuge, a bunch of compound and resin, more miscellaneous items, lamps. Yes, lamps. And this is like an auto crafting sort of thing, where I can auto craft stuff for easier transport. Anywho, so this is pretty much my entire base. There's nothing that interesting to it. Over here, I have a collection of Silva, all the guys, you know, 2 of each, and Reza Pound, and some stuff to play chess with. I wanna get enough things to play chess against someone. I think that would be fun. Anyway, so here's my little garden, and over here is where I get food for Princess and Rogel. Those are the 2 main guys that I use because they are insanely useful. Princess negates all damage, fall damage, and stuff like that, like this. And Rogel powers everything. Now we're gonna go to my power system. Whoops, not that. That's not the way. Now this railway is very old. In fact, it was one of the first things I made. And it is not a direct path to my base. It's very wobbly. I need to fix it. I know I need to fix it. I don't want to fix it because I'm too lazy to fix it. If that makes any sense. When I was making this, I was tired too. I spent a lot of sleepless nights on this game. Okay, hold on. I know you guys caught a glimpse of that. Nah. But first, we need to go back old school. My wind and solar panels. As you can see, I had a bunch of old stuff, especially this large solar panel, medium solar panels, medium wind turbines, 3 solar arrays, wind, and 3 XL wind turbines. Also, don't mind the sky poop that was on stream. You guys should really check out my streams. They're pretty cool. Talk to people, do dumb shit, take viewer suggestions on what to do. It's pretty fun. Now, let's go down. Now, this is my over-the-top power. I create 400 units of power a second with this setup. I know, it's pretty sick. Anywho, so this line is the easiest to explain to you. Now, this is when I used these smelters, and for this area, if I need to add more smelters and stuff, I'll just do smelting furnaces. It keeps the aesthetic nice and old school. Anyway, like I've already explained this on Calidor, but honeypot plant, organic, tapper, auto arm, place, smelter, carbon, smelter, carbon grabbed from smelter, carbon placed on whatever, then carbon grabbed from whatever, and carbon placed on all that. Okay, good, I'm making enough sense. Yeah, I'm just gonna turn that one around because I'm low. Like, this thing is having a hard time keeping up with production, so just try to help it a little bit. There we go. Anyway, so this is over the top. Oh, wait, no, I create 500 units of power a second. And also, it is very, very loud here. Oh, yeah. That's where I blew up some hydrazine earlier. Ah! Over here. This is my explosive test chamber, where I exploded a pumpkin shelter, which I unlocked by my friend Ruzel Doozle. Check him out on YouTube, guys. He's an amazing guy. He is so nice. He's one of the best people I've met on the ASTRONEER Discord. And yeah, just please go subscribe to him. I'll try to remember to put a link in the description if I can't. Sorry. Just search up Ruzel Doozle on YouTube. Anyway, so as we head back, we're just gonna truck along here. You can see some of the beautiful sights and things appearing out of my asshole. So next stop, we're going into my mine. Now, I'm not gonna take you down to the Astronium, my old Astronium mine, because I have a better setup right now that is by my nanocarbon alloy farm. Instead, I'm taking you guys to my laterite and quartz farm. That is, if I remember to... I didn't. Okay, there we go. Now, for all I know, the deposits might have already been used up now, so... Whoopsie. I keep on forgetting to bring an auto worm down here. You know what? I'll just place you here for now. Let's just unattach you. What the fuck? Whatever. Anyway, so this is an... As I was saying before, I was very rudely interrupted here. Oh my god. You know what? Let's just attach you to the foot. As I was saying before, I was so rudely interrupted. So this is a laterite overclocked drill. As you can see, it's basically sending a complete repeating signal that's on 2 delay repeaters that's sent and activated by a button. If I go over here, you can see this long lineup. Long lineup of quartz. So, when overclocked, the drill turns off and on rapidly, skipping the cooldown. And everything broke. branch off here. And beautiful. Overclocked again. So, as you can see, it just kind of snakes down the lineup until it's eventually put in here, which I've collected quite a lot of quartz. Proud of that one. Anyway, we need to get back up to the surface for the grand finale. This game is addicting. It also hurts my brain hole. Not brain hole, what the fuck am I saying, man? This game is a lot of fun. You have to be kind of big brain to understand things. If you're not big brain, then you're potato brain, and then your potato brain, you get shot in the brain. Where the fuck am I going with this? I have no idea. Oh no. There we go. Now, on halfway in, we're gonna stop. As you can see, there's something over here. So if I stop here, go over here. So when you blow up a pumpkin shelter, you get these old limited edition things, such as round sturdy squash and round sturdy squash. Oh, it's random. Or that one. Oh, this one doesn't have anything yet. But if you notice over here, I have a bunch of terrain analyzers with different colors on them. I don't know why. I spent like 4 hours doing that one. Waste of my time, that's what that is. Now, what I'm about to show you, you might not like. So, I'd say skip ahead 10 seconds. Okay, as I explain this quickly. This is infinite soil, basically. So you fly in the outground here, you grab a drill, you drill it, and it stays in here, and it's constantly grabbing the smallest amount of soil the game can possibly handle, which is so fucking slow that one time I left it online, I completely fucked over my game. Anywho, so this solar centrifuge grabs soil from these, which is then transferred over here. It's turned into resin, then it's transferred over here, turned into resin, placed over here, then grabbed, the small canister is then grabbed and put into the shredder. Now, as you can see, all these systems are offline. You might be wondering, Nether, why are they offline? That's weird. That's because I've maxed out. So this line right here is the iron line. It trades for hematite from scrap, the lowest resource in the game, to the richest resource, nanocarbon alloy. So this is traded into there, then it's shoved into here, smelted, then grabbed and turned into steel. Now the steel is then grabbed and put into this. No! Fuck! Anyway, this line right here is titanium, and now all these systems are offline, and then over here is astronium. It's grabbed and traded for hydrazine, which is way easier than making ammonium or trading for ammonium. Russell, I'm talking about your setup, bro. I'm joking, man. His setup's actually a lot cooler than mine. Now, I'm not smart enough to, comprehend this. And I actually didn't build this. Well, that's a lie. I helped build it. I got all the shit for it. I just don't understand most of it. This guy named Chris helped me. Shout out to you. You're a dope guy. Anyway, so after all the nanocarbon alloy is funneled into here, it's finally the grand reveal. 400 nanocarbon alloys, plus 19 on the platform. So 19, 20, 21, because there's one in the chemistry lab. 21 nanocarbon, 421 nanocarbon alloy. The storage sensor shuts this off, you know. It's insanity, dude. Now you might be wondering, Nether, how do you get all the scrap for this? Well, for that, we're gonna need to take a quick train ride with Cole. Choo 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 choo. I don't know why I'm singing a Christmas theme song. Do do. So we're heading down on the mantle. This is where my better astronium mine is, per se. So oh, that actually scared me. Fuck me. Okay, so this astronium is just gathered here, and then this auto arm will place it onto this train. But this is where all my scrap comes from. So this, so all of it's placed over here. Then it is moved onto this trade platform, which is then sent up and brings back solid fuel jump jets. Solid fuel jump jets are really good for scrap, giving you about 1.5 scrap each thing. So then it is put over here. One of these three auto arms grabs it, and then it's shredded by these medium shredders. Then auto arms pass it along and are put into here. Holy shit. I forgot how good this thing was. So this is how I get all the scrap that is needed to run the system up here. Now, if you're interested in making a system like mine, I don't have an answer for that one, because I don't understand this. I don't understand. I had a lot of help from this guy named Chris. He helped me understand everything, or just told me what to do and what to set up. I don't understand how count repeaters function that well, or delay repeaters, or well, I do understand storage sensors and delay repeaters, but it's the count repeaters that I always fuck up, you know? And also, these canisters are for any excess materials that fall off, because that is an issue. Especially this shit. The organic side, that turns it into carbon, which I can't remember why I set this one up. I guess just for symmetry. Anywho, it's traded for organic. Organic is then brought down, smelted in carbon, you know. And this side is for any other resource I need. I kind of, swirlied, zigzagged it. I don't know why. I just thought it looked cool. Anyway, everyone. So that is a tour of my entire world. Now, I haven't actually gotten the final ending of ASTRONEER yet. 155 hours in, a lot of people would think I have, but I haven't. And that's where you come in. I wanted to know, would you guys like a series of me going after the cores, or would you like me to live stream my endeavors? I need to know this so that way I can, produce better content for you guys. And I know it has been a little while. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for this video. Hopefully you all enjoyed. We'll see you in the next one. Boo! Bye, everybody.